will get us underway here at Barbourfields Stadium. It is the CHIBUKU Super Cup 2022, the last 8. Herentals already through after they managed to beat Manica Diamonds by 2-1 yesterday at the National Sports Stadium. And these two teams will be hoping that they can also make the grade and make it into the last 4. The other quarter-final clash sees Dynamos hosting FC Platinum at the National Sports Stadium, as well as Black Rhinos hosting Chicken Inn at Vengere Stadium in Rusape. Highlanders winning this competition in 2019. Bulawayo Chiefs on the other end finding themselves into the PSL in 2018 and reaching the quarterfinals for the first time. Otherwise, they've always been going out in the first rounds, in the early rounds of this competition. And they'll be happy with making it into the quarterfinals this time around. And for them to reach the last 8, Highlanders traveled to Triangle, where they managed to win by 1-0. Bulawayo Chiefs hosted ZPC Kariba, and they won the tie by 1-0. Stanley Ngala scoring for Highlanders that crucial goal. Billy Verumo, who is not starting, getting the goal for Bulawayo Chiefs. It's Highlanders and Bulawayo Chiefs as Washington Navaya gets us underway. Trying to pick Mindirira. A bit of chasing and taking a bit of time as well to clear that ball is Elvis Moyo. He has done well just to allow it to roll out for a goal kick. David Bizamani has seen the bench as well for some weeks for Chiefs, but slowly finding his place as the #1 goalkeeper for Amakosa Mahle is Arthur Mseiwa now for Chiefs with a good through ball for Perfect Chigweda. The flag is up. Early intentions, early indications. Nice through ball from Arthur Mseiwa. He's been in top form. Didn't get the starting jersey in the early matches of the season, but now commanding the starting jersey very well, and that's a threat that shows what he can do. Peter Mudua for Highlanders and Rumbeva. Here's Arthur Mseiwa once more on the left side. Another through ball, this time trying to pick Chirinda. He's onside. No, the flag is up once more. Caught offside again is Obrel Chirinda. But once more, Mseiwa showing what he can do on the left link for Bulawayo Chiefs. He scored the second goal, by the way, in that 2-2 draw the last time these two teams clashed. Arthur Mseiwa. And Highlanders will need to watch him. Here is now Darlington Mukuli. Makurese. Darlington Mukuli. Switching it to the right side, trying to pick Mindirira. But Mseiwa will pick that one as he rolls it now for Elvis. Impressive so far is Mseiwa. Here's now Mthokozisi Musebe. Bit of a slip, but recovers well. Another beautiful touch. Here is Musebe in the box. The shot is not a powerful one, but brilliant play from Mseiwa. Here he comes again. It's still Arthur finding Musebe. He's just outside the box this time. The cross comes through. It's headed out. Ndlela. Mseiwa. Ndlela will pick it up now. Free kick to Highlanders. Fine start by Bulawayo Chiefs. A fine start by Arthur Musiwa. He's showing his qualities. Darlington Mukuli. Peter Mudua. It's still Peter Mudua taking a bit of time. Chiefs have done well so far to congest that midfield. Mostly shifting to a 3-5-2 formation if Highlanders are attacking, and that's helping them frustrate Highlanders in midfield. So Atam Siwa always getting those loose balls and trying to create opportunities. Blind pass. Museve. Masugu will win it. Mbongeni Ndlovu. Mukuli. Ray Lunga. Mukuli playing more on the left side, allowing Masugu to play the anchoring role as it comes to Makarose. Brings in the cross, chance for Navaya. The control was not the best. And the Chiefs will attack with Chirinda. Ariel is out of his goal area. Mudua. Here is Mindirira in midfield. Chiefs win it with Uchikosa. Free kick once more to Highlanders for that foul by Uchikosa on a Divine Mindirira. So after the beautiful start by Atam Sewa and the Bulawayo Chiefs, Makaruse with that fine cross into the box. And a bit of a problem for the Chiefs defense of Mukolo and Madzongwe. But Navaya couldn't quite control that one. Mindirira. They win it again. Here is now Obrel Chirinda. Builds his marker. Obstruction coming through from Ndlovu. And it's a yellow card as well. It looks like it's going to be a yellow. It's actually Divine Mindirira. He has been shown the yellow card by Pasu. As Obrel Chirinda was making his way through, they are coming up with some delightful passes. That is the Bulawayo Chiefs. As they try to penetrate the Highlanders' defense, and a perfect Chigwede just going to the ground. Looks like he has picked a knock and would like to receive treatment. So it's Highlanders and the Bulawayo Chiefs in the quarterfinals of the Chibuku Super Cup. And last year, the Chibuku Super Cup had a different format. They played the group stages, and the Bulawayo teams were housed together. Chicken Inn, Highlanders, Bulawayo Chiefs, as well as Bulawayo City. And Chicken Inn topped that group. Highlanders finished second for the two teams to go through to the last 8, and then Chiefs finished bottom of that particular group. They lost the first fixture to Highlanders by 1-0, and then forced a draw in the second match. They'll be hoping they can win this one. Here's Felix Moyo, the right back, with a free kick. Straight into the hands of Ariel Sibanda. He's proving to be a fine free kick taker. That is Felix Moyo. Here is now Obrel Chirinda for BULAWAYO Chiefs with a throw one this time for Musiwa. Ariel Sibanda has done well to pick it. Delightful passing from Amakosi Amahle as it comes now again to Ray Lunga. Lunga now for Makaruse. Makaruse trying to pick Lynott Chikua. And that one rolls out for a goal kick. Lynott Chikua, 10 goals in the league this season. Joining William Manondo and Brian Musa as the players who have managed double digits in terms of goals scored. Manondo on 15 and Musa on 10. Here's Obrel Chirinda breaking away from Mukuli. It's still Chirinda. That's a fine tackle, but still Chiefs are attacking. Here's Museiwa. Maybe should have used his left. He wanted to put it to his right, and Highlanders will defend. Chiefs attack is good so far. Highlanders relying mainly on the left wing with Makaruse. But Chiefs are just trying to vary their attacks through the mid. At times it's Atam Seiwa creating those chances. At times it's Obrel Chirinda. This time it's perfect Chigwede on the right side. And it's pushed out by Chikua for a throw-in to the Chiefs. And Felix Moyo, the right back for Chiefs to take the throw-in. Yeah, it's perfect. Chigwede couldn't quite control it. The left side of the Highlanders attack has looked good in the 2-3 attacks that they've had. Yes, Reilunga and Rumbeva. Peter Mudua this time as they push it back this time to Ariel Sibanda, the goalkeeper. Has been called to make a couple of saves. That long-range effort from Felix Moyo, which was a free kick. And then that shot from Ata Musiwa, Obrel Chirinda. So far so good for the Highlanders captain as Mukolo pushes that one out for a throw-in. Here is Chikua, couldn't quite control it. It's a goal kick which goes to BULAWAYO Chiefs. Happy that they have not allowed Highlanders to attack them through and through. Yet, on the other hand, they've looked dangerous with their fine passing. Here's Lakindlela this time in midfield. He has lost that one. Lynott Chikua. Can he come with a through ball trying to pick Ray Lunga? Highlanders free kick. It's just outside the box. Chiefs players not happy, especially Elvis Moyo. Atam Sewa has gone in as well to have one or two words. With the referee. And Chiefs dominant then in the opening 13 minutes. But at times it is those small mistakes that can allow a team that is off form maybe to get something out of nothing, as Highlanders have an opportunity now. Ngobizita Masugi is there in the early matches of the 22 soccer season. He was brilliant with free kicks. He's actually on 5 goals this season, and I think scored 3 of those from the free kick. from free kicks. That is Ngobizita Masugu is behind it, but there is also Lionel Chikua. Masugu on 5 goals. Chikua double that. Here's Masugu. Blocked well by the Chiefs wall as it comes to Makaruse. Chikua. Masugu. Ngobizita. Lionel Chikua been forced to pull back a bit by the organized Chiefs defense line. Here's Navaya. Still Navaya. Mudua. Chiefs create out of danger. Here is now Ngobizita Masugu. Line out Chikua on the left side. It's still Chikua. And the Chiefs will win that one as a perfect Chigwede breaks away for Chiefs on the right side. Makaruse does the important thing. Peter Mudua. Mukuli. Mukolo. Here is the Chiefs now with perfect Chigwede. They are trying to pick Arthur Museiwa. Ariel Sibanda will clear that one out of danger. Throw in to Bulawayo Chiefs. Elvis Moyo. Pushing by Obrel Chirinda. But it looks like the yellow card is going to go to Peter Mudua. As Chirinda goes down, looks like he could have extended his elbow. There is another yellow. Looks like it's going to Ngobizita Masugu. So yellow to Peter Mudua as well as Ngobizita Masugu. As we have played 16 minutes into the first half here at Barbourfields Stadium. It is the Chibuku Super Cup 2022. Chiefs have started well. They had their problems during the week where their coach Nilton Tereso stormed out of the training session. He's watching this tie from the terraces, sitting alongside with his family and the club owner, Lovemore Sibanda. That is the Bulawayo Chiefs head coach, Nilton Tereso, with his family alongside the club owner, Lovemore Sibanda. He's not on the bench, so Tulani Sibanda is in charge. So Bulawayo Chiefs have got a free kick here, which they prepared to take just outside the box. We have seen Felix Moyo come with one good free kick that Errol Sibanda collected. He's behind it once more. There is also Mtogozisi Musebe. Musebe with a free kick against the wall. Felix will pick the loose ball. Just allowing it to go out for a throw-in. A quick start then here by Bulawayo Chiefs. Good attacking play. Good passing, especially from Chirinda, as well as Arthur Museiwa. But so far it hasn't yielded any goal. Chirinda collects. Here is Musebe. Through this time for Museiwa. Yes, perfect Chigwede. Run just going wide. Good play from Chiefs. Took a deflection, corner kick. Arthur Museiwa is going to take the corner kick. He has been in good form as it comes to Elvis. Slow cross into the box. Highlanders clear it out of danger. Msewa is fighting for possession. Mindirera through one this time for Lionel Chikua. Bizabani does well to clear it out of danger. Ray Lunga. Ndrumbeva. Peter Mudua. Goalkeeper Ariel Sibanda. This time finding Mbongen in Jovo. Godfrey Makaruse. Still Makaruse. Peter Mudua. Mbeva. Mudua. Into the Chiefs ups. Lately openings then Chiefs not allowing Highlanders much space so far in this match. Here is Lionel Chikua though for Highlanders. He's fouled. It's a free kick. Which goes to Highlanders as Elvis Moyo brought down Lionel Chikua. A bit of Ziligazi battle there for the two players who grew up in Mziligazi Township. Mobisita Masugu with a free kick then for Highlanders as we approach the 20th minute. Into the box is cleared out of danger. Not much of the singing then by the Soweto end, given the good start by Bulawayo Chiefs, but there is always that pocket of fans who will always be singing for Chilamoya, and they will be hoping that they can cheer their team into coming back into this match. Here is Mukuli. Godfrey Makaruse trying to pick Lionel Chikua. It goes out for a goal kick. To Bulawayo Chiefs. And the Bulawayo Chiefs and Highlanders meeting here for the 7th time in all competitions since the Chiefs came into the PSL. Highlanders have managed to win 3 times, Chiefs twice, and the other 2 matches ending in draws. Yes, Musebe finding this time Chirinda trying to get into the box. That's a penalty. Pasu points to the spot as Chirinda was making his way into the box. Looks like he had beaten his man. And second yellow for Mudua. He should have said something. It's a red card. After 22 minutes, second bookable offense for Peter Mudua. And the Chiefs have the advantage. They have a penalty. There is a red card. And it's advantage of Bulawayo Chiefs. So Peter Mudua had been booked earlier on, and Mbongeni Ndlovu seemed to have been the player who fouled Obrel Chirinda. And Peter Mudua must have said something at the referee. And the referee, Alan Pasu, flashing out the second yellow to Peter Mudua. So he's off now. Highlanders will have to do without Peter Mudua. There is a bit of delay as Highlanders players protest that penalty. Obrel Chirinda so far he has been exciting alongside Mthokozisi Musebe. And he is the usual penalty taker as well for Bulawayo Chiefs, although he has missed a couple already this season. And they are all going to Chirinda. It looks like they will give him the opportunity to take this penalty. He missed. Well, so will they give it to Obrel Chirinda? The referee has made the decision. I doubt if he's going to change it. There is a bit of pushing and shoving between the two set of players. But Alan Pasu did point to the spot as Obrel Chirinda was tripped. In the meantime, Bulawayo Chiefs coach Tulani Sibanda has gone to have a word with Obrel Chirinda, probably to say calm down. It looks like he's going to allow Chirinda to take the penalty. It's the Chibuku Super Cup 2022, the last 8. It's Highlanders and Bulawayo Chiefs. Bulawayo Chiefs awarded that penalty after Chirinda was tripped in the box. And already on a yellow, Peter Mudua seemed to have said something at the referee, and he was given a second yellow. He's off the pitch now. Highlanders will have to do with 10 men. It's advantage Bulawayo Chiefs in terms of the numbers. It's advantage Bulawayo Chiefs in terms of the penalty. Advantage Bulawayo Chiefs if they can take the lead here. It could be more of a psychological act by the Highlanders players. Tulani Sibanda urging his players to calm down. There is a big cheer from the crowd. And looks like Peter Mudua is back on the pitch. A bit of confusion then. As it seems like he had not been booked earlier on, but there was a time when Pasu flashed a yellow to Peter Mudua. It looked like the other player was Nobizita Masugu, and now correcting that as Mudua is back on the pitch, but the penalty will go ahead. We'll try to confirm at halftime, because earlier on he did flash a yellow card to Divine Mindirira. And then I thought he had also flashed a yellow to Peter Mudua. And then flashed another one to Ngobizita Masugu for protesting. Maybe they convinced him that that yellow was not for Peter Mudua. But I'm sure he has got the record. Maybe we had not seen the yellow going to Peter Mudua. So it's a penalty now to Bulawayo Chiefs. This one was awarded after 22 minutes. The clock is now reading 28 minutes, so we have had a 5-minute stoppage. And they are going to give it to Obrel Chirinda, the left-footed forward. He has scored 6 league goals. He has missed 2 penalties already this season. One of those against Dynamos towards that same goal post. This time he's facing Errol Sibanda. It's 0-0 here at Barbourfields Stadium. Obrel Chirinda preparing now to take the penalty. Left-footed. He will delay a bit. He would want to position the ball well. So it's Chirinda facing Errol Sibanda, the Highlanders captain. Can Chiefs take the lead? Yes, Chirinda is saved! And Elvis Moyo can't finish it off. Errol Sibanda keeps Highlanders in this match. Obrel Chirinda, the same goal post where he missed the penalty against Dynamos. He has missed it again against Highlanders this time. And if I'm right, I think it's the third time this season that he has missed a penalty. I can certainly confirm that against Dynamos, he did miss towards that goal post. I can certainly confirm that again, there was a lot of psychological play by the Dynamos players. So 30 minutes gone here, lots of drama already in the first half. That reversed red card for Peter Mudua. That awarded penalty to Chiefs. That missed penalty by Obrel Chirinda. Those are fine passes from BULAWAYO Chiefs. A bit of a counter-attacks on the left side from Highlanders, but largely Chiefs on top. And then that save by Errol Sibanda sums up perhaps the opening 31 minutes of this match here. And they are singing now at the Soweto end. Here's Kelvin Mazongwe. Elvis Moyo with a long one for Chirinda. How is he going to pick himself after he missed that penalty? So we'll have to go to the dressing room, I'm sure, at halftime just to verify that incident on Peter Mudua. As it remains goalless here, Errol Sibanda with a fine stop. Elvis Moyo couldn't just tuck it in. The rebound as it remains goalless. It is the Chibuku Super Cup 2022. Herentals already through to the semi-finals. And Dynamos against FC Platinum, they'll be hoping they can sail through. Chicken Inn will be hoping they can sail through. Black Rhinos the same. FC Platinum, they'll be hoping that they can do the same. So the Chibuku Super Cup history for Highlanders, 2014 they reached the semi-finals, losing to Harare City by 3-0. 2015 they were knocked out in the first round. They lost out on penalties to Haumine. It was 1-1 during full time. 2016 they reached the semi-finals, lost out to Ngezi Platinum Stars right here at Barbourfields Stadium. 2017 they went out in the first round again. 2018 they lost out to Harare City in the quarterfinals. As Ray collects Mindirira. Godfrey Makaruse. Peter Mudua. Ndrumbeva. Headed out of danger as it comes now again to perfect Chigwada. Yes, pick that one very well for Chiefs. Can he come with a through ball for Chirinda? The flag is up. So I was just saying in 2017, Highlanders went out in the first round, losing out to Harare City. 2018, they reached the quarterfinals and they lost out to Harare City again. And then 2018, 2019, that's when they managed to win it. That is Highlanders. And they will hope to do well here. Here is now Navaya. It's blocked well by the Chiefs. Some backloads in midfield as Ray Lunga comes through with a cross in the box. And it's cleared out of danger by Kelvin Madzongwe. Athamsiwa. Throw in to Highlanders. Chiefs not happy. It's actually a free kick, it was him. Mbeva is the one who's pushing for the free kick. It's a throw-in. We did have 5 minutes of stoppages. Highlanders protested that penalty. Whether it was a protest or it was a psychological act, it seemed to have worked for them. Elvis Moyo. Kelvin Madzongwe. Malvin Mukolo. Felix Moyo. Peter Mdua. Yes, Peter Mdua. Mbeva. Musiwa winning that one in midfield. Yes, Atam Siwa once more. Mbongeni Jove. Ray Lunga. Godfrey Makaruse. And that one just going out for a throw-in. Tarlington Mukoli for Highlanders, finding Divine Mindirira. Ray Lunga. Still Ray Lunga. Mindirira. Chiefs closing in very well and not allowing Highlanders much movement. But here is Lino Chukwa. Ray Lunga. That effort seeing the Soweto end as it remains goalless. So I was just giving you how Highlanders played in the Chibuku Super Cup. And winning it in 2019. And then the last tournament, having finished second, they lost out in the quarterfinals to FC Platinum, who went on to win this particular competition. Chiefs on the other end, lost out in the first round in 2018 to Dynamos by 1-0. In 2019, lost out in the preliminary round to Mushowan by 3-2. And finished bottom of the changed format in the Bulawayo group. And this time around, reaching the quarterfinals, quite an achievement then for the ambitious Bulawayo Chiefs. And they were dominant, really, one would say, in the opening 20 minutes. For Highlanders, just 1 or 2 attacks in this match. But they seem to have stabilized things now, especially after that penalty effort from Chirinda, which was saved by Ariel Sibanda. Here is now Washington Navaya. And Rumbeva. Here is the Divine Mindirira. It's blocked well by Madzongwe. It's a corner kick. Madzongwe was confident that it's his ball. He is disappointed. He's holding on to the ball. And then Ngobizita Masugu will leave it for Ray Lunga. Five minutes to the break. We'll have a bit of time added on as Ray Lunga takes the corner kick into the box. Then it's cleared out of danger as it comes again to Museiwa Chikua. And now they will break away. That is the Bulawayo Chiefs. Chirinda goes to the ground. And it looks like it's going to be a yellow for Chirinda, as he pretended to have been fouled. This time, I'm sure it's recorded correctly that it's a yellow card that goes to Obrel Chirinda. Atham Sewa is not happy. We are approaching half time at Emakumeni. It's the Chibuku Super Cup. Uh, 2022. And for these teams to come through, Highlanders edging triangle at Gibo by 1-0. 1-0 it was for Chiefs over ZPC Kariba. Here is Lionel Chikua. Masugu. Mbeba. Good tackle from Kelvin Madzongwe to push it out for a throw-in. Mbeba not happy with that tackle. I'm sure Peter Mdua receiving instructions from Preto. I'm sure he can't believe it that he's back on the pitch. Here is Andrew Mbeba. Elvis Moyo. Peter Mdua. It's a bit of a strong ball which goes out for a goal kick. The quick fast play we saw from Chiefs is gone now. Highlanders have managed to stabilize things, but Chiefs are still congesting well their midfield and hoping to create opportunities. Here is Mindirira. He's fouled. He gets the free kick. Fouled by Lakindlela. Cross into the box. A tackle coming through. Good sportsmanship from Mazongwe and Mindirira as they fought for that ball. Linus Chukua couldn't quite control it. Felix Moyo, the Bulawayo Chiefs right back. Yu Chikosa. Here is a through ball from Tozis Musebe. Ariel collects. Mindirira for Highlanders. Still Mindirira. Good interception from Mukolo. Njovu. Ray Lunga. Chiefs goal kick. Into the last minute of the 45 minutes here at Barbourfields Stadium. Bulawayo Chiefs 0, Highlanders 0. Kelvin Mazongwe, David Bizabani, Malvin Mukolo with a long one this time, trying to pick Museve. Poor communication there between Museve and Obrol Chirinda. Both came through the Bantu Rovers system. Chirinda later moving on to South Africa, then back to join Chikenin. Now finds himself in the colors of Bulawayo Chiefs. Yes, Bindirira. Ariel Sibanda. Peter Mudua. They are playing it dangerously then at the back as Makarose collects. Here is now Divine Mindirira. Through ball this time for Ray Lunga. It's still Ray Lunga. No visitor Masugu. Here is a chance then for Highlanders. Navaya holding on to the ball. Pushes it this time to the left. Here's a chance for Masugu. And that one just going over the bar. Kelvin Mazongwe. Atam Siwa. Elvis Moyo. We have played the 45 minutes and we are into stoppage time. Malvin Mukolo. Felix Moyo. Makaruse winning it. Highlanders will get the free kick. Ngovizita Masugu to take the free kick for Highlanders. as we approach half-time here at Barbourfields Stadium. It's a first half that has been full of drama. There was a chance for Navaya that era just going wide. And Highlanders could have taken the lead there on that occasion. As Divine Mindirira lies injured. Bulawayo Chiefs 0, Highlanders 0. Chiefs started well, dominant with beautiful through passes. And on some occasions, Ariel proving to be the hero. Then there was that penalty awarded to Chiefs after Chirinda was tripped. We thought it was a second yellow for Peter Mudua, and he was red carded. And somehow he found himself back as that red card was reversed. And then Obrel Chirinda went on to have his effort saved by Ariel Sibanda, as it remains goalless at Barbourfields Stadium here in Bulawayo. It's the Chibuku Super Cup 2022. So FC Platinum still with a good chance of adding yet another Chibuku Super Cup to their cabinet. They have done well to be dominant in the league as well as in the Chibuku Super Cup. They won it in 2014 and then also won it last year. Harare City also won it in 2015 and won it in 2017 as well. So those two teams winning it twice. So FC Platinum winning it in 2014 when they beat Harare City 3-1 on penalties. That match had ended 1-1 in regulation time. Looks like it's a bad injury for Divine Mindirira. In 2015, Harare City beat Dynamos by 2-1 to win it. In 2016, Ngezi Platinum Stars, under the guidance of Tondera Ndiraya, won it when they beat FC Platinum by 3-1. In 2017, Harare City then beat Haumain by 3-1. Triangle United won it in 2018. And this was under the guidance of Taurai Manguiro. So Manguiro had also won it with Harare City in 2015. So Manguiro winning it twice, Mapeza winning it twice, and Diraya winning it once. And then Pilani Pifingube winning it once with Harare City. And then there was that coach, De Jong, who won it with Highlanders in 2019. Who will win it then in 2022 as the Chiefs fly to long one? Some defending for Mbongeni Ndlovu. He has done well just to allow it to go out for a goal kick. And Rumbewa. Here is Washington Navaya with a chance. Matsongwe with a very important clearance to push it out for a corner kick to Highlanders. Timely challenge from Kelvin Matsongwe. Always puts 100% effort is Kelvin Matsongwe. Can play as an anchorman, but these days being used as a centre back by Bulawayo Chiefs as Ray Lunga comes up with a corner kick. Another corner kick to Highlanders. So Ray Lunga to take the corner kick for Chilamoya. Into the box. Bizabani has done well to punch that one out. And Alan Basu blows to end the first 45 minutes, first half here, which was full of drama, dominated by Chiefs in the early stages of the match. Then Obrel Chirinda tripped in the box, penalty awarded, and then red card to Peter Mudua. That red card reversed. Chirinda went on to miss the penalty. Fine save from Ariel Sibanda. Highlanders picked the momentum as we head to the break here at Barbourfields Stadium in the Chibuku Super Cup. At halftime at Barbourfields Stadium in Bulawayo, it is Bulawayo Chiefs 0, Highlanders 0.
across the country, are you still staying on with your predictions?
Yeah, I'm still on my predictions.
2-1 for Dynamos?
Yeah, 2-1 for... I didn't say 2-1 for Dynamos. I just said the team that can win the FC Platinum Dynamos game is going to win by a goal to nil. And
a goal to nil.
Yeah.
And
but
then
the
for
Highlanders Bulawayo Chiefs game, that's what I said. 2-1 to Highlanders.
2-1 to Highlanders and Rhinos and Chicken.
Rhinos and Chicken in, I just said Chicken in, it's kind of difficult for Chicken to beat Rhinos. The Rhinos haven't lost a game in Vengere. So obviously if Chicken in are to win, they'll be the first team to beat Black Rhinos there. But Rhinos have got an edge there, and they've made Vengere a fortress, but I still stand with Black Rhinos.
You still stand with Black Rhinos?
Yeah.
Now, before we go into the second half, I saw a couple of chances being created by Walter Msona on the other side, speaking from the FC Platinum side. Now, usually Norman Mapeza brings Walter as a second half substitute, but today we saw him start. Do you think maybe he is trying to prove himself that, you know what, I'm good enough as well?
Yeah, from his pre-match, I think he talked about Yuan Mtuza and said, you know what, that's the only change that he had done. And I think he wants to bring in Yuan Mtuza when these guys, are a bit tired, because we all know what Yuan Mtuza can do. He's a brilliant playmaker, and Dynamos knows him well. Yeah. So obviously maybe they had a game plan
and he has
on Yuan Mtuza, and maybe Norman did a very good job to analyze that and say, what, for Yuan, I think he needs to come in second half so that he can, you know what, when you're fresh, when others have played very well, keeping the ball and all, and they need someone maybe who can take on the midfielders, who can take on defenders so that he can have the final pass. And I think Yuan Mtuza, I think for FC Platinum will be key in the second half.
And for Highlanders and Bulawayo Chiefs, I mean, their men are flushed with yellow cards, and they won't be trying to risk anything.
That's a derby. That's a derby for you. That's what happens in a derby.
It was expected.
Yeah, yellow cards are expected, red cards are expected. And to be honest, I still feel good. Peter should have gone. No two ways. If it's a red card, it's a red card. There's no VAR there that can say, you know what, yeah, maybe it was an
Welcome back to the second half here at Barbourfields Stadium. In Bulawayo, it is the Chibuku Super Cup 2022, the last 8. It's Highlanders and Bulawayo Chiefs. It was goalless at halftime. And we had to dash down to the dressing room just to get clarity on the reversal of that red card to Peter Mudua. And the explanation we got from the match commissioner, I should say, Sabelo Maposa, is that there was a mistaken identity in terms of the first yellow, which was flashed to Peter Mudua. And that should have gone to Godfrey Makaruse. That's how they explained it. And so it means it's Makaruse and Peter Mudua, as well as Novista Masugu, on yellow cards alongside Obrel Chirinda in terms of this match. Although from our end here it did look like Mudua had been involved in that tackle at that particular time. But the yellow is said to have been for Makaruse and not Mudua. So that's why Mudua had to find his way back on the pitch. But Bulawayo Chiefs officials are still not convinced with the explanation. But that's what it is at the moment here, as we are now in the second half. Both teams hoping to produce some a good play in the second half as Felix Moyo prepares to take the free kick for Bulawayo Chiefs. They head it out of danger, Highlanders. Chikosa, one Chiefs player lying injured. It looks like it's Malvin Mokolo, as he went for that ball. So it's Bulawayo Chiefs 0, Highlanders 0. Lots of opportunities for Chiefs in the first half that they could have utilized, as well as that penalty effort from Obrel Chirinda, which was saved by Ariel Sibanda. Mkolo has been impressive in defense alongside Kelvin Madzongwe. He's one player that they need back, as Ariel Sibanda just helps him to be up. That's Malvin Mukolo. And Drumbeva to take the throw in for Bulawayo Chiefs. Looks like they would want to give them possession. They had possession. They've done just that. Here is now Elvis Moyo, Atham Siwa, Chikosa, Kelvin Madzongwe, Felix Moyo. Godfrey Makaruse to take the free kick for Highlanders. Mkolo is back on the pitch. The Chiefs centre back. Divine Mindirira turning very well. That's what he loves to do. Taking the play back to Mbeba. Cross into the box. And Felix Moyo does well to clear that one out. Here's Ray Lunga. Still Ray Lunga fighting for possession. Chikosa. Peter Mudua. Darlington Mukuli. He has shifted to the anchoring role now, Darlington Mukuli. Divine Mindirira. Washington Navaya. Ngovizita Masu. Andrew Mbeva. Mindirira for Highlanders. Mbeva. Blocked well by Elvis Moyo for a throw-in. Ngobizita Masu. Mbongeni Ndlovu. Ray Lunga. Ngobizita Masuku. Makaros, a much better play from Highlanders in the early stages of the second half. Navaya couldn't quite control it. Throw in to Highlanders. Chiefs defend well on that occasion. As Makaros prepares to take the throw in. Peter Mudua. Andrew Mbeva. Mbongeni Ndlovu. Masugu pushing it a bit wide though by the center circle to Mbeva. This time wide on the right to Mindirira. Navaya trying to place it just in front of him, but being chased well by Kelvin Madzongwe. He does well, Madzongwe, just not to allow him to deliver the cross. Madzongwe once more. Museiwa. Museiwa can't control. Masugu collects. Here is Divine Mindirira. He is having a better second half so far. Mbeva low cross. It's cleared out of danger by Ndlela. Chiefs love these beautiful passes. They are looking for Chigwende. He has raced away. Can he come up with a cross? He opts to shoot. Errol does well to save the situation. He had the option of passing the ball. I'm sure that was the easiest one, but he went for the difficult one. Ray Lunga. Godfrey Makaruse. Felix Moyo defends well. Lakindlela. Yuchikosa. Throw in to Chiefs. Malvin Mukolo, David Bizaban, Kelvin Madzongwe. Bizabani once more. It's a slow start by Chiefs as compared to their first half start. It's Highlanders who have started well the second half. Here's Lionel Chikua for Chilamoya. Still Chikua. Mindirira. The control wasn't that perfect. Poor there from Musiwa. Ndlela has had a good game in midfield for Bulawayo Chiefs. Musiwa fouled free kick. It's a free kick to Kelvin Madzongwe and the Bulawayo Chiefs as he opts for his goalkeeper, David Bizaban. Madzongwe collects once more. Mthokozisi Musebe is fouled. And the Chiefs will get the free kick. Highlanders playing their 21st Chibuku Super Cup match since the competition was reintroduced in 2014. And they have had a fair run, winning 11 of those matches, drawing 3 and losing 6. Of course, the draws as a result of that format last year. Here is a Felix Moyo into the box. It's headed out by Bulawayo Chiefs. Mindirira, Mbeba. Chiefs win it. That's a blind pass. And Alan Pasu summoning Divine Mindirira. And Mindirira is on a yellow. So he has to be careful. Kelvin Mazongwe to take the free kick for Bulawayo Chiefs. Chikosa. Mukolo with a fine header to clear it out of danger. He has some work to do. He has done very well. Good play from Mukolo. Perfect Chigwede fighting for every ball. Darlington Mukuli will win it for Highlanders. Errol Sibanda. Mukuli. Clips it forward for Chikua. Chiefs will get the free kick. A bit scrappy at this stage from the two teams. As we are approaching the hour mark here at Barbourfields Stadium in Bulawayo. Here is Elvis Moyo. Kelvin Mazongwe. Trying to pick Obrel Chirinda, breaking on the left. Chirinda has done well to steal that one. Still Chirinda comes with a cross. No one taking the central position for Chiefs. Lucky Ndlela, beautiful play from him. Chikosa. Here's Navaya. Divine Mindirira for Highlanders on the right. It's still Mindirira. Pulling it back to Mbeba. Here is Ngobizita Masugo. Mindirira. Throwing it to Chiefs. Chiefs very well organized. Closing in Haaland as well, and most of the occasions not allowing them much space. Here's Atam Seyo for Bulawayo Chiefs. Perfect Chigwede. Turns very well, switches it beautifully. Chirinda rushed that one, but the flag was already up. It's Bulawayo Chiefs nil, Highlanders nil. Here now is Mbongeni Ndlovu. Ray Lunga. Darlington Mukuli. Peter Mudua. Divine Mindirira. A free kick to Highlanders. A scrappy play at times as fatigue as well is creeping into the two teams. This is where each one of the teams can take advantage of and get crucial goals. But it still remains goalless as Zimbabwe prepares to take the free kick. He'll leave it for Ray Lunga. Highlanders looks like they want to make a change. Maybe after the free kick by Ray Lunga. Ray Lunga just positioning that ball for the free kick. Kelvin Madzongwe saying one or two words then to the referee Alan Basu as Highlanders are prepared to take the free kick. Ray Lunga into the box. Free kick which goes the way of Chiefs. Their defense has done well. Highlanders introducing Stanley Ngala. Ngala is going to come in for Washington and Navaya. Ngala scored the goal that saw Highlanders coming through to the quarterfinals when they beat Triangle by 1-0. He's a former Chiefs player himself, Ngala. Joined FC Platinum from Chiefs before making his way to the black and white of Highlanders. 1 goal in the Chibuku Super Cup for Ngala and 3 goals in the league so far this season. Here is Mindirira. Madzongwe. Atam Seiwa. Good ball for Chirinda, not quite cleared away by Highlanders. Atam Seiwa started the first half strongly, a bit quiet in the second half. The boy who came through the Lobengula Rovers system also played for New West. And I'm sure most of the boys from Lobengula Rovers will be looking at him, as well as the likes of Vincent Moyo, who is now at Chicken Inn, to say if they can do well, they can play at the top level. That's Atam Seiwa as well as Vincent Moyo. Mseiwa now in the colors of Chiefs. And those lower leagues in Bulawayo, talking of them, Rovers, that is Lobengula Rovers, actually playing the Chiefs developmental side this weekend. It's coached by Agent Ajira Sao. So lots of players, I'm sure, to come through such systems, the developmental systems in the city. But so far here, 65 minutes gone, it's scoreless between Chiefs and Chilamoya. Farao Matare, full of pace. Looks like he's the player who is going to be introduced by Bulawayo Chiefs. It's the cup. It's the Chibuku Super Cup. And when it remains goalless like this, the teams tend to be cautious. And this is what we are witnessing at this stage. David Bizabani to take the free kick as Yuchi Kosa goes off. And the Farao Matare comes in. David Bizabani to take the free kick then for Chiefs. Matare, his first touch. Can he create an opportunity for Chiefs? Highlanders take it away. Mindirira. Still Divine Mindirira. Good play from him, Ngala. Not the best of controls. Chiefs create out of danger. Here is a Farao. Chirinda. No one in the center. Although Farao has managed to position himself well. Exchange of words between Farao Matare and Mbongeni Ndlovu. Some pushing as Atam Sewa prepares to take the corner kick then for Bulawayo Chiefs. We are approaching the 70th minute at Barbourfields Stadium. No goals to talk about. Chiefs with the corner kick from Atam Sewa. That one header comes through, and it's Malvin Mukolo who has the Chiefs into the lead. Meeting that fine corner kick from Atam Sewa. He always does that, Malvin Mukolo. After 67 minutes, Bulawayo Chiefs captain Malvin Mukolo has done it. And he loves the scoring against Highlanders as well. I think he did that in the last Chibuku Super Cup in the group stages. And he has scored again. So Chiefs lead here through that Mukolo header. Here is now Obrel Chirinda. Towards this Museve, the refs waves advantage. Here is Farao Matare. And that tackle by Peter Mudua. It looks like he will talk to him. He's on a yellow. He survives poking. That was a heavy tackle on Obrel Chirinda. Chiefs lead here. Through that Mukolo header. Not the first time that Mukolo has come with such a header. He loves to rise. And he did just that. So in the group stages last year, just confirming that he scored again against Highlanders. That match ended 1-1 in the group stages of the Chibuku Super Cup. So he has done it again. His goal now separating these two teams. Peter Mudua. Ngala pushing. Free kick to Bulawayo Chiefs. Are they headed for the semi-finals of Bulawayo Chiefs? It will be a big story for them as they continue building their brand as a force to reckon with in Zimbabwean football. Here is David Bizabani now. They can take their time. They are leading now here by 1-0 if they can manage the time well. They will be heading to the semi-finals. They have 20 minutes to do so. Still plenty of time if you ask. Linus Chikua. Their shape though this afternoon has looked good. That is Bulawayo Chiefs. Yes, Godfrey Makaruse for Highlanders. Peter Mudua. Ndrumbeva. Darlington Mukuli. Mukuli. Free kick to Bulawayo Chiefs for bringing down Farao Matare. Yellow card looks like to Mbongeni Ndlovu, or was it Darlington Mukuli? Kelvin Mazonga then to take the free kick for Bulawayo Chiefs, who are leading this one here by 1-0. Lots of frustration as well from the Highlanders fans as that one is headed out by Highlanders. Here is Lionel Chikua. Mazonga raised his boot a bit high. It's a free kick which goes the way of Highlanders. All to play for in this match here. It's advantage Chiefs. Perhaps they'll be saying most of their dominance in the first half rewarded with that headed effort from Malvin Mokolo. Good corner kick from Arthur Musewa. Peter Mudua to take the free kick for Highlanders, who are now chasing this match here. Here's Ngala. Bizabani does well to collect that one under challenge from Mbongeni Ndlovu. It's a busy afternoon for referee Alan Basu. And the Highlanders bench sees Adrian Sila up. Maybe they might be introducing Sila. Scored a brace when these two teams last met in the league. Well, one of the Highlanders assistant coaches is not properly registered and is now in discussion with the head coach Brito, just on the edge of the perimeter fence, as they hope to get something out of this match here. Looking good so far for Chiefs as they lead by 1-0. David Bizabani to take the free kick for Highlanders. Chiefs hoping to hold on to this lead. It's headed out by Peter Mudua. Ngovizita Masugu. Godfrey Makaruse. Through ball this time for Ndrumbeva. Highlanders will get the throw in. Mbeva. Still Mbeva. Peter Mudua into the box. Felix just watching that one. He has cleared it out of danger. Makaruse, though, is injured in the process. Darlington Mukuli. Farao Matare steals it. Perfect Chigwede. Lots of pushing and shoving as both sets of players fight for possession. Pasu finding it difficult to handle this match here. And it will be a free kick this time to Highlanders. 15 minutes to the 90. Chiefs headed to the semis. They joining Herentals. Mukuli is now up. As Brito summons Peter Mudua once more. Peter Mudua for Highlanders. Adrian Silla has just come in as a substitute. Peter Mudua. And the Chiefs win it. So Adrian Silla came in for Darlington Mukuli just to confirm that substitution. Ariel Sibanda. That was a bullet of a header from Mukolo, and Ariel couldn't do much about it. Adrian Silla. Godfrey Makaruse. Silla. Switching it this time for Chikua. Mbeba. Trying to cut in. Yes, Mindirira. Perfect. Chigwede has done well to defend. Good play from Chirinda. Although Highlanders retain possession. Masu. Mudua. Mbeba. Looking for Masugu. Here's Mudua. And the Chiefs easily take it out of danger. Here is Farao Matare. Here's Chirinda. Chirinda. Matare with a chance to make it 2-0. What a save from Ariel. That one would have wrapped up the game. But Ariel Savannah just stretching to push it out for a corner kick. And the new Lobenwela boy, Atham Sewa, is going to take the corner kick once more. Mukolo looks like he's headed to the box again. Although he's still just outside the box, I'm sure they will be monitoring his movement. Perfect Chigwede is now injured. He has been full of running as well. Perfect Chigwede in this match. He's been stretchered off. We are approaching the 80th minute. It's Chiefs 1, Boso 0. They scored from the corner kick. It's another corner kick. It's the League Imseiwa to take the corner kick once more. Mukolo has gone into the box as well. He will run to attack the corner kick. I'm sure that's what he wants to do. Mukolo is there again. Couldn't quite get onto it. Here's Matsongwe. Matsongwe recovering. Masugu winning it. Makaruse. Divine. Too slow. Holding on to the ball. Perfect has won it. Here is now the tiny Museiwa on the left side. Still Museiwa to Chigwede. Couldn't quite control it. Mindirira. Makaruse. Free kick to Highlanders. Into the last 10 minutes at Barbourfields Stadium. Makaruse. Ray Lunga. Divine Mindirira. Peter Mudua. Adrian Silla. Chiefs just closing Highlanders in very well in this match. Ngobizita Masuku. Godfrey Makaruse. Ray Lunga. Makaruse. Ngobizita Masuku. Silla. With a long range effort. Goal kick to Chiefs. David Bizabani to take the goal kick this time for Bulawayo Chiefs. Mthokozisi Musebe. His play has not been the best. Mthokozisi Musebe, he can perform better than this, but it has also been very effective in midfield as he just wins a free kick now for Bulawayo Chiefs. Matsonge will take his time. They are leading Bulawayo Chiefs by 1-0. Perfect Chigwede. Makaruse. So the headed effort, the headed goal from Malvin Mukolo, the Bulawayo Chiefs captain, separating these two teams here. The Chiefs, by the way, playing their 10th CHIBUKU Super Cup match since this competition was reintroduced in 2014. And this is going to be a big win for them. That is the Bulawayo Chiefs. And it will only be their second win in the CHIBUKU Super Cup. Makaruse. Bizabani collects. So they've played 9, winning just 1. That victory over ZPC Kariba that finds them here. And then 3 draws as well as 5 defeats. That is the Bulawayo Chiefs in the CHIBUKU Super Cup, that is. Silla. Perfect. Musiwa. Tiny but effective. Good skill from him. Adrian Silla. Ray Lunga. Alan Pasu. It's a yellow to Chirinda. I thought he was on a yellow. Unless I missed his earlier booking. So it's a second yellow for Chirinda. He's off. So looks like this time we were on the same platform with the referee in terms of those yellow cards. So Chiefs will have to finish the last 5 minutes with 10 men. And both yellows, by the way, for Chirinda. All for simulation, pretending to have been fouled. And it's going to be a big 5 minutes now for Bulawayo Chiefs here. Is Peter Mudua going off? So Ben Nyaunzi comes in. Tulani Ngobe quickly makes the changes to introduce Ben Nyaunzi and take out the new Lobengula boy, Ata Museiwa. He has had a good game. And Pritchard Mpelele also comes in for Ray Lunga. So Atam Say was still complaining at the match officials. He would want to delay play a bit. A free kick then to Highlanders. Adrian Silla behind the free kick. Drama in this match indeed. Penalty awarded to Chiefs. Obrel Chirinda misses the penalty. Red card to Peter Mudua reversed. And that red card this time to Obrel Chirinda, and that bullet of a header. Goal for Malvin Mukola. Summing up things here at Barbourfields Stadium, unless if Highlanders can get something. Chiefs will be defending in numbers. David Pizawani also goes to the ground. They would want to manage time at this stage. That is Bulawayo Chiefs. As they lead here by 1-0. They are men down as well. Here is the Pharaoh. Perfect. Njela. Pharaoh. Njela. Free kick to Chiefs. The Highlanders fans are not in agreement. In the last 2 minutes of the 90 here at Barbourfields Stadium, can Chiefs hold on to this lead? Can Highlanders get something from this match? It's a free kick to Chiefs. So Alan Basu is just flashing what looks like a red to one of the officials by the Bulawayo Chiefs bench. Looks like it's the coach. As they lead here by 1-0. Perfect Chigwede to take the free kick for Chiefs. Penyahunzi. Perfect Chigwede. And that one is throwing to Highlanders. Mbeba will try to build it from the back. Adrian Silla and Rumbeba. Silla, not the best of the passes. And the referee indicating that he used a yellow. Elbow. Second yellow for Peter Mudua. I'm sure this time there is no mistaken identity. It's a red card to Peter Mudua, just like Obrel Chirinda. So both of these teams now down to 10 men as we are into the 90th minute. We are now into time added on. Mbeba. Spread it now to Mtozi Simusebe. Thought initially when we thought that yellow was for Peter Mudua, it was also a question of the elbow as well. Some of the Highlanders fans just streaming out of Barbourfields Stadium as we are into stoppage time with Chiefs leading by 1-0. 2 red cards, 1 reverse red card, 1 missed penalty. Chiefs headed for the semi-finals. David Bizabani will take his time with the goal kick. That's what they need to do. They need to manage the time well. Bulawayo Chiefs. So they will remain without conceding in the CHIBUKU Super Cup for 2022. Alan Pasu, the referee, blows to end the match here. And Bulawayo Chiefs, Amakosi Amashe, the Ninjas, are through to the semi-finals of the CHIBUKU Super Cup for 2022 with that headed goal after 67 minutes by Malvin Mukolo. Good header, and they win it here. Red card to Mudua, reversed. Mukolo scores. Obrel misses the penna. And then a red card finally for Mudua as well as Obrel Chirinda. Chiefs wrap it up. They win this one as they head to the semi-finals. It finishes here. Bulawayo Chiefs 1, Highlanders 0. He's catching them, don't worry. The final score line here at Barbourfields Stadium, Bulawayo Chiefs 1, Highlanders 0. Bulawayo Chiefs with only their second win in the Chibuku Super Cup since the competition was introduced in 2014. They are yet to concede in this competition in 2022. And this is one victory that might just mean a lot for Amakosi Amatle. It was an interesting match that saw Chiefs starting strongly, and they were getting all those opportunities that they wasted as we headed to the halftime at goalless. And then in the second half, lots of interesting play until that headed goal by Malvin Mukolo that separated the two teams. But lots of drama as well. You look at the reversed red card for Peter Mudua. You look at the two red cards at the end of it all. And you also look at the missed penalty effort by Obrel Chirinda. Quite a drama then here at Barbourfields Stadium. We're going to talk to the two coaches and we're going to start with the Highlanders coach Prito just to find out how he felt about this particular tie. Coach Prito, 90 minutes, you lose this one by 1-0. What did you make of the match?
O que é que tu achas do jogo depois de perder 1-0? Perdemos bem. Parabéns ao Bulawayo City que montou uma estratégia, foi feliz, jogou muito bem. Sabíamos que era um jogo difícil, como em toda a parte do mundo. A CAP é difícil, ainda mais aqui que é um derby. Foi difícil. Parabéns ao Bulawayo. So congratulations to Bulawayo. Of course we are sad about the final score. Wasn't one of our best games since we are here. Maybe today the boys felt a little bit the pressure of doing well on the cup. We are sad, of course, the boys are sad, but what we can do now? Now we're just going on.
And where would you say you missed it today, coach, in terms of getting a result and going through to the semis?
Não ganhamos, pronto, já não vamos às meias finais. O que é que falhou? Não ganhamos, o que falhou é futebol. Futebol é assim, a gente pede desculpa aos sócios, pede desculpa a toda a direção, porque fizemos eles sonhar. Chegamos aqui, estava numa situação um bocado difícil, depois melhoramos a classificação da equipe e fizemos sonhar, nós também sonhamos, mas futebol é assim, a gente tem um processo de 3 meses e claro, tem sempre altos e baixos. Hoje não foi um dia tão feliz para a minha equipe e foi um dia feliz para o Bulawayo CHIEFS. Parabéns para ele mais uma vez. So we are sad and we say sorry to our supports, to our bird, because even them, they dream. We dreamed about that when we arrived. We wasn't so well in terms of in stand and in terms of performance. We start our process. We start to dream. We start to dream about good things on the cup. But today was one of the weakest performances that we had since we are here. So we can find too many excuses, but now the excuses only are nothing because we lost and they are going through and we wish them all the best. E ainda temos uma caminhada árdua, ainda faltam 7 jogos e queremos acabar bem. So now our focus will change to the Premier League. Of course we are missing 7 games and we want at least finish well on the Premier League because these supporters and this board, the people that are surround the club deserves better Highlanders.
That was Coach Prito. Many thanks for joining us and still saying that they will try to finish off much better in the league and saying sorry to the Highlanders fans, saying this was their worst match. And we are now going to talk to the man who was standing in for the head coach, Nilton Tereso. He's Coach Toots, very familiar face in terms of football in Bulawayo. Coach Toots, personally, this must be a big result for you.
Yeah, a very big result. I think the boys did very, very well. You could see the fighting spirit, the character, the attitude was marvelous. It was outstanding. If we are to maintain this attitude, this kind of attitude throughout the games, I think we will play very, very well.
Coach, lots of problems during the week, and it was always going to be difficult then in this match. What does this mean, the problems vis-a-vis this victory?
Coming into the match, BF is a big pitch. We have watched the Highlanders in the last 3-4 games. They are now very good in terms of movement, in terms of their mobility, in terms of their build-ups and everything. So we agreed with the players that we cannot match them in terms of, we decided not to press them high. We just decided to go low pressure, mid pressure, and try to get them on transitions or counter-attacks. And you could see how many chances we created on transitions, counter-attacks, because we couldn't go pound for pound for them. We've been watching them over the 4-5 games ever since the new coaches come in. They're playing excellent football, very good build-ups, very good interchanges, and they know what they're doing.
Would you say congesting the midfield at times helped? You seemed to close in very well, close in Highlanders very well for most of the match.
Ngobizita Masuku is one of the best midfielders I've watched, if not the best. So you obviously cannot just let it go. So we had to make sure that we attend to him and make sure we close his lines. Yes, Divine being wide, trying to create a duel on Divine, because Divine and Ngo, they are the guys who will always keep a constant supply on the two strikers. So we tried by all means to have a lot of depth around where Ngobizita Masuku was going to be playing. I think it did work for us.
And a reversed red card, missed a penalty. Mkolo with a powerful header, another one against Highlanders, and then at the end of it, 2 red cards, Chirinda as well as Mudo.
I don't doubt any of those decisions. I don't doubt any of those decisions. To be frankly honest, we have seen some match officiating that we could say, but this one I think it was fairly done. As a referee, he has to make decisions. He has to be brave enough to make decisions without any influences, and I think he did exactly that. Yeah.
You have been with Chiefs for quite some time. This is only your second win in the Chibuku Super Cup. It takes you to the semis. You are yet to concede this year. Are you dreaming final, lifting it?
Yeah, what I can say is that Chiefs is growing. It's a brand that is growing. We don't know how high or our level of growth at the end of the day, but we are growing. We are growing. We have always been coming up with new things each and every now and then, and we praise God for that. We are growing. We never thought when we were playing in Plumtree, we never thought one day we would be where we are. So we praise God for that.
Coach Toots, good result for you. Always good to talk football with you, and we wish you all the best. That was Coach Tulani Sibanda, better known as Coach Toots. When you start talking football with him, you end up continuing as he tries to explain how they would have achieved a result. A good result then at the end of it for Bulawayo Chiefs as they win this one by 1-0 and sail through to the semi-finals of the Chibuku Super Cup. Since they came into the Premier League and since this competition was introduced, they've always been going out in the first round, and this is only their second win in the Chibuku Super Cup in 10 attempts. The first win coming, of course, in the first round proper when they beat ZPC Kariba by 1-0. But today, another 1-0 victory over Highlanders, and it had to be that man again who always loves scoring against Highlanders with those towering headers, Malvin Mokolo. 2 red cards as well in this match for Obrel Chirinda as well as Peter Mudua. 1 reversed red card for Peter Mudua, and a missed effort, fine save from Ariel Sibanda, wrapping up things here at Barbourfields Stadium. Bulawayo Chiefs through then to the semi-finals. The full-time score at Barbourfields Stadium, Emakumeni. Bulawayo Chiefs, Amakosi Amahle 1, Highlanders Chilamoya 0.